Alrighty, so here, this is Ryan and Gabe. I've started the call recorder, but we've kind of have a technical snag. Gabe's audio isn't working. Um, so I'll be communicating primarily with Gabe from chat. So that shows that the chatting it works. So here I go. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. We're gonna be Gabe and I are gonna call and talk on the phone. I'll call you. Oh, hold on. It appears Gabe's gonna be calling me. Hey, Gabe.
Hey, man.
Wow.
What if we just use your phone for audio?
Yeah, sounds good.
Do you think that would work?
Yeah, I think so. And I'm going to keep you close to my microphone so Joe picks up your audio.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to record the audio on your end.
I already have the recorder going.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so we're good. So Gabe and I came up with a solution here. Gabe and I are talking on our phones because his audio isn't working for some reason. Another reason why we think Google Hangouts is just superior to Skype. Anyway, so because of that, we know the chat works because Gabe and I had to chat this through to each other before coming up with this idea. So my next plan is to screen share with Gabe. So 1 second here. So Gabe, can you see my screen?
Yes. Hold on, it's loading.
Okay.
There we go. Now I got you.
All right. So Gabe can see my screen. Over here, you see the Skype recording software going on. Gabe, why don't you send me a file?
Let me start my recorder as well, okay?
Okay.
Okay, my recorder is now going. Okay, and let me, okay, that's working. Let me share, where'd you go? There you are. Okay, so I have your screen now. Now I need to share my screen with you, right?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Can you see my screen?
Yep, I can see your screen now.
Okay, I'm using my MP3 Skype recorder 4.11 for PC. And I don't have much going on because I just restarted my computer. So that's my screen. Okay, you want me to send you a file now?
Yeah, send me a file.
Let me stop sharing first. And let me send you one of my files. My file that I'm going to send you is a picture. Send you a cooler picture. I'm going to send you a picture, once I can find them. There it is. Of a picture of me. Okay.
All right, let's see. It's coming through.
All right. It's a really awesome file.
All right. Looks like it's still the picture's still loading.
All right.
So,
can you send me a file while I'm sending you a file?
I think I can. Let's see. I'll send you one of my old PDFs here from our last class.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Looks like the PDF might be going through. Do you see it in your chat screen?
Let's see. It says connection between you two is too slow for good video. Turn up. Just give me some sort of warning. I don't see any PDF being sent to me.
I got yours though, the Tapatio picture. That's pretty sweet.
Can you please put that on the screen? Share that screen so they can see it, or it's recording your screen, right?
Yeah, I can share it too.
All right.
So there we go. We can see Gabe's awesome Tapatio picture in our screen share.
There you go.
So I guess the other thing too we got to do is we got to discuss from the last thing we got to do is just do a discussion from last week on all of our Skype stuff that we went over. Let's see here. So think about how we would use video conferencing in a classroom setting to create valuable learning experiences.
Right.
So I think video conferencing itself has great learning potential, but I think you and I are both on the same page on we'd probably do it with a different program that's not Skype.
Yes. I would choose Google Hangouts. How about you?
I would also choose Google Hangouts.
Right.
And the one thing that kind of came to mind immediately for me in a video conferencing program would be parent-teacher conferencing.
Yeah,
I think that would be useful. And in my profession in particular, screen sharing is particularly important because it allows me to connect with my customers and actually demonstrate with them on the screen what needs to be done. So that was something that came to mind. What about you?
Well, I was thinking for more global learning, if you were a teacher and you were teaching a class, you could have students across the world, much like Art Cadre, but you could demonstrate to them certain ideas. You could have lessons, and they could all attend your class while being thousands of miles away. In theory, using Skype, I think it makes for a better use than just being on the phone or recording, because you could actually see what's going on. You could feel like you're present. Also, you could use it for, like you said, parent-teacher conferencing, but you could have students in a group chat. Maybe a group of students have the same question. You could answer the question simultaneously without having to email each one of them. So I think it creates a connection between you and your students. If you were to choose to video chat and you felt like that was something you wanted to do as an educator with your students, obviously there's certain cautions you might want to take in video chatting some of your students, and depending on the amount of privacy you have, but the world we're living in seems like privacy is not a big issue anymore. And so I think it could be used as a useful tool for any teacher that they can connect with their students in a more personal way instead of just email and just see them in classroom time. You can see them outside the classroom too. What a joy.
Coincidentally, since you happen to mention that, I guess that's why the call recorder could also come in handy too, because it could potentially save your butt from many lawsuits.
There you go. Yes, you definitely want to record your calls. There's certain things that, and we don't talk about this as much, but as a male teacher, you have to be aware of just being cautious of certain things. Obviously, messaging between you and young girls could become skewed or misinterpreted a lot of times. So you always want to be cautious. You want to be aware that sometimes you want to be above reproach always in these things. So there are safety nets that you want to have. Record your calls in a great way. Record all your chat so that no problems could arise against you. As a male teacher and a female teacher, between young males as well, you want to be safe. So, that's a great feature.
Save those calls. All right.
Save them, yes.
So I guess that's cool. So I guess you and we can finish up the recording. If you want to upload yours, I can upload my end too.
Okay.
So
I'll stop my recording now.
I'll stop mine now too.